Okay, so here we go. Let's say we're looking at my June data, okay? So we're looking at my June data here, and I want to see the week just ended. It just turned Monday. It's after midnight now. I want to see how we did last week. So when I create a filter here, see how we have right here? We can do this week, right? Well, we don't see last week. Here's how we're going to fix that. I'm going to click this week. Now it just created one for this week. But wait a minute, there's no data in this week because we haven't played this week yet. We want to turn this filter into last week. Well, how do we do that? We're going to use the nudge feature. If we go to the settings here and click down here and turn on show filter nudge, now when we go back to the filter, okay, you can see here, you can see the nudge bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to see that in the middle here, right in the middle of the nudge, right here, you can see those green arrows. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep clicking it. Two of them, you're affecting both sides. So you can see, I'm going to click through the different options. Look, this one, if you click on the left, it's going to affect the start date. If you click on the right side, it's going to affect the end date. All right? Well, we want to move both the start and the end date backwards. So we have to keep clicking it. We're going to keep clicking right here. There, we clicked it once, we clicked it twice. See how the arrows are going to the right? We don't want that. We want to go into the left. So now you can see, take a look at how this looks right there. That means we're going to affect with one click both the start and end date. So watch this. I'm going to click on, see the W here, the W there? If I click on either one, it's going to affect both the start date and the end date. Here goes. Boom. I clicked it, and you can see it went to June 17th to June 23rd. All right? When we look at my data here, it's still named wrong. It didn't rename it because it's not that smart that it knows. But we can go ahead and rename it if we want. And let's change this to more meaningful June 17th to 23rd. Okay? Now the name is matching the actual dates, all right? So now when we go back to the home, you can see it's showing, okay? It's showing up here the correct name. And when we look again on filter right here, you can see those are the actual dates. They're the same. So what we just did is we backed up this week to make it last week. We moved the start date and the end date of the filter back 1 week because we hit the week button, and this arrow is saying both. There's two arrows meaning both sides, the start and the end, are moved back a week. See? So now the filter works perfectly, and we've got my data for last week.